can hear your thoughts. It's got everything, okay? Two major things that I want to show you today. You can either join the Zoom room or you should be able to see my screen share. I've done it for the whole class. You can also look up here, all right? Since we are recording. Our two items of business that I need to show you today are the 927 spreads progress, how to export those and submit them. And we're going to talk about what's due next week because we need fall sports photography. We're going to do one game, one practice as a class. Okay, I'll get to that here in just a second. To export your spread, you need to do it from Yearbook Avenue. All right, so I'm going to log in like normal and I'm going to go to Monarch. For right now, just listen to what I have to say. And then I can help you individually, or you can reference the video, okay? We're gonna open up Adobe InDesign, and it's gonna take a second to spin up. Does anybody wanna volunteer their spread progress for demonstration? It's okay if it's blank. Lila? Ethan? Rock, paper, scissors. On shoot.
Oh, rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, Ethan's doing it. Okay, Ethan, remind me, or tell me what page you want to use as a demo.
I don't know what number it is.
Use the ladder.
Oh, it's that part.
Okay, which is what page is on the ladder? The ladder, the thing that has your assignments. Hank, stop playing Tetris, please. Hi, drop your phone off, please. Thank you. 36, 36. All right, cool. So, hey, voices continued off. I'm going to go to page 36 by clicking the yearbook pages button. Okay. Then I'm going to go down to 36, which is bad parking, Ethan and Marco. Okay. This is what their spread looks like currently. All right. It's okay if it's blank. Only for this one assignment can they be blank. After this, they need to have some type of something on them. Alana, how are we doing on templates? Good. Okay, templates are almost done. So next week, we'll definitely be ready with a bunch of templates. Okay. Hey, guys, please. I don't need much. This is a bit of a pain in the butt to do, which is why I'm going to show you and record it so you can always reference back later. When your spread is ready to be exported, this is either for sending to your editors or for uploading a final version to Canvas. You do it like this, okay? You go to File, and then you go down to Export, and it's going to pop up with this little file browser window right here. Hopefully it's freezing immediately. Okay, cool. You want to click the green Download Now button right underneath Quick Access. You click the green Download Now. Leave the file name alone. Just leave it as it is. Click Save. And then on this window right here, you click Export again. What's going to happen is it's going to, one of two things. Either it just fully downloads the PDF correctly, which I think is a fix that they changed from last year, or it's going to download like half of the PDF or one with 0 bytes, and then it downloads the correct version over top of it. That was last year. I think they got rid of that, which is awesome because it was super annoying. All right. So this is what this PDF currently looks like. It has nothing on it. Once you export in the future, you see it says number 36 and 37 right up here. If you click on your little downloads button and then click on this folder icon, you can see that it is in the downloads of your PC. This was 6 periods example. All right. 36, 37. This is the file that you upload to Canvas. You want to make sure that there is size next to the file. All right. See how this says 2000 kilobytes? That means there's actual data to be brought into Canvas for us to read. I'm only saying that because last year it kept being a problem. Once you've exported it, File, Export, Download Now, Export. You go to Canvas. And this was 6 periods example. You're gonna make an attempt, upload. It only accepts PDFs. So if you go to your downloads folder, there it is, 36, 37. I'm gonna click open. It's gonna think for a sec. You click submit assignment, you get the confetti, it should give you a little preview of the PDF in Canvas. For every spread that you have assigned, if you have more than one, you make a new attempt every time so that we have a backlog of all these PDFs in their current progress. Does that make sense? It sucks how long of a process it is, but we only have to do it once a week. The next thing I want to talk about, I'm almost done, and then I can help you guys. We need coverage for fall sports. We have 35 days until our first deadline. That's when these spreads have to be completed. All of the red spreads need to be done by November 1st. We're still waiting on the mugs data. Okay. What we'll do is I'll combine yours and 6 periods volunteers. Next week, everybody's going to be required to take pictures of one game and one practice. This is not something that we're going to do every week unless we have to. Okay? So if people can't get pictures or can't make time in their schedule for yearbook, then we'll have to do it as an assignment and as a group so everybody gets enough pictures as Skyline staff members. I think these are all the fall sports, right? We have football, boys tennis, boys golf, girls soccer, girls swive, cross country, and volleyball. Is that all the fall sports? Is there any that I'm missing? I think we're good. Okay, start at the top. Does anybody want to volunteer? I need 2 is ideal to take football pictures from 7th period. Anybody. If you're already going to be there, you can just take a camera. Ishan and Emma. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. So Ishan and Emma. These are, oh, not Emo, sorry. Emma. These are the 4 folks who are going to be primaries on football. Doesn't mean you guys can't take football pictures. It's just these 4 are the ones who have volunteered. Moving on to the next one. Everybody gets 1. Boys tennis. Can anybody volunteer to get boys tennis 1 game, 1 practice? Dylan and Marco? Okay, cool. All right. Next question. Boys golf. Who can volunteer for boys golf? If not, I'll assign somebody. You guys are in yearbook. This is one of the responsibilities. It's to take pictures. It's one of the big ones, in fact. Any volunteers for boys golf? I'll come back around. Girls soccer. Okay. You do golf? Okay. Of golf. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Does anybody want to join Ronnie on golf? We'll ask again at the end of the period. Okay, girls soccer. Anybody volunteer for girls soccer? Anybody? There's a lot of people in class who haven't volunteered yet. It's 1 game and 1 practice. It's 2 time commitments for the entire week. You don't have to go every day. Okay, Shrenika, anybody want to join Shrenika? Girls soccer, catcher. Okay, cool. All right, moving on to girls swive. We just need 1 for this one. Gabrielle, you want to do golf? Okay. Do you have 2 L's? Gabriella, 1 L or 2? 1 or 2. All right, girls swive. I just need 1. Who can volunteer for girls swive? Okay, Emma, you're booked already.
I was gonna be at the meet anyway.
Okay. I'll put you as with an asterisk for 2nd. Prioritize football. Okay. Cross country, I need 1. Boys and girls. I need 1 more person. You're already, are you on the team?
No, I'm on the team, but I gotta go.
Okay. All right. 2 volunteers for volleyball. Okay. Hank and Camilla and Arnav. Cool. All right. So if you did not volunteer, that is okay. You should definitely go to a practice. I know getting to them is Hank, Camilla, and Arnav. Was definitely getting to a game if you can't drive is a problem for sure. So I understand that. But practices are every day after school. You can go one when you have a little spare time. You have a little second to grab some pictures of one of these events. Football is going to be easy. Tennis is going to be easy. Soccer is going to be easy. Volleyball is going to be easy. All of those are on site. The other ones, you're going to have to find a way to get there. All right. These are the volunteers. These are the people who I'm going to be talking to first for these coverages. But everybody is still required to go to at least one game or one practice at the very, very least because we need these pictures. Does that make sense? You can talk to me after class, after school today, if there's a concern of any kind, and we can go over it that way. Okay, last thing I'm going to show, or the next thing I'm going to show you here, I'm going to update this one game, one practice. I'm going to show you how you actually submit these pictures. So this is 6 periods example. I'm going to attach yours right underneath. This is due next Friday at midnight with a deadline of Halloween, and it's 30% of your grade. All right. You are to upload your images in a zip folder. I'm going to show you how to do that right now of one game and one practice for fall sports. The only requirement besides the pictures is that you give me a Canvas comment, little caption of the date, sport, and their opponent that you covered. Okay, I'll give you an example right now. Let's say I'm on my SD card. Let's go into here. Let me go extra large so you can see what I'm doing here. Extra large. There's a setting that I want you to change in your file browser before, or that just makes this a little bit easier. All right. So before you select your best shots, you don't want to dump all of them. You want to dump the best ones. Okay. Click on these 3 dots right here in any File Explorer window. This is called the File Explorer, right? Click on these 3 dots and go all the way down to the bottom to Options. And then click the View tab. Okay. In folder options, we're clicking the View tab. You want to scroll down a couple times so you see this one that says Use checkboxes to select items. Okay. Turn that on. And then click Apply, click OK. Now, when I hover over these, the top corner of these pictures, there's a little checkbox that I can click to select those photos. Okay, we'll use these, 8 as an example. Okay, these are my best 8 shots of this football game against Bothell, let's say. I'm gonna right click, go to compress to zip file with all of my options selected here, compress to zip file. It's going to think about it for a second. It's going to compress them. It's going to put it. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. Anyways, like I was saying, don't hit enter yet. On this file name that turns blue, don't click any buttons. Don't click your mouse. Put your last name, your first initial. You can do a space or you can do a hyphen. I like a hyphen. This is the date of 09/28. It's a Saturday game, and it was against Bothell. Okay, then hit enter. We got a Blakeney B 09/28 Bothell.zip. When I upload that to Canvas, by scrolling down, I'm going to make a new attempt. Okay, it only allows zip folders. Oh, I skipped a step. Once you make your zip folder, you want to put it somewhere safe, like your OneDrive or like on your desktop, just for a quick second. Click and drag that, drop it, it'll copy it, and then we're going to pull it off the desktop. All right. Go back to your Canvas submission, click drag a file here, and then click on the home button. This shows all your recent files. There's my Bothell game. Click on that. You see the checkboxes there. Click open. It's going to upload it. Not ready to submit yet. Once it loads, it is ready to submit. Okay, well, that is going to get in the way. Why can't I add more than one comment? Has that always been a thing? Okay, that's stupid. All right. So what I was going to say before I learned this is that you leave a Canvas comment of the date, the sport, and the opponent that you covered. I did that in the file name. So I have the date, the photographer, the sport. I missed the sport. I don't have football, but I have Bothell, the opponent.
So what did it say you can't do?
I can't. Oh, now I can leave another comment. Okay, never mind. It said I couldn't leave a comment. What I'm going to do now on the second attempt, put my name, put the sport. Let's do it in order. Let me scroll up. What was it? Date, sport, opponent. Okay, the date 09/28/2024. The sport was football, and the opponent was Bothell. Okay, and then I'm going to send that comment. Basically, a little caption so that I know on each attempt what type of zip folder I'm opening up. So I can bring it into Yearbook Avenue and we can start using it on pages. Two big things today. So thank you guys for listening. That was a lot of talking, a lot of technical, but it's all being recorded. You can reference it back after I post it to YouTube. Does that make sense? You guys have spreads due today. They can be blank today. If you don't have a D1 spread assigned, then you need to either export a, no, sorry. If you don't have a D1 spread, you need to leave a text comment talking about how you plan to help D1 folks. Like if I go new attempt, there's a text box. I will take pictures of volleyball. Guys, I'm almost done. I need you to hang on for 2 more seconds. Hold on, please. I will take pictures of volleyball is my 3rd attempt because I don't have a D1 spread. After today, after this first spread progress, you must make some type of change. These PDFs are how I get them to your editors. This is how I get them to these editors in chief. And this is how we make sure these spreads are locked tight before we send them to print on November 1st. So all that makes sense. Awesome. Those are your 2 big things to think about today. Submitting your spread. Alex, is that what you're supposed to be doing right now? Emma, is that what you're supposed to be doing right now? I can see everything. Okay. That's what we're doing today. One last thing. I want to get it on. Oh, I skipped a set. My session is running. Okay, I mentioned this to 6th period. You can see it in their video. Always, always, always. Settings gear, close session, close session. Never, 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 never close your tab to leave your progress. You always fully close the session because it might not have saved. It might have glitched out. You might have lost all your progress. All things that we want to avoid. That happened too frequently last year. Okay? Always, 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 always. That is 4 alwayses recorded for posterity. Settings gear, close session is how you get off a page. You want to Control S to save it before you do that. Okay. I'll leave it at that.
Close